Before I knew it, 6 months had passed, working at the customer support center. In the beginning, my heart would leap. Just from the phone ringing, my hands would shake whenever I picked up the receiver. However, as the months went by, I gradually got used to the environment. I couldn't say I was perfect yet, but my body stopped freezing up from tension. As much as before, somehow, I was becoming able to handle each case one by one. My role was supervisor. My job was to take over cases that operators couldn't fully handle, to receive the brunt of the customer's anger and calm them down. In short, I was the second-line responder, acting like the final fortress. However, the ones who had it the hardest were definitely the operators. The call system kept ringing relentlessly. That sound was like a siren on a battlefield, and every time, operators had to pick up the phone as a reflex. Even after finishing one case, there was no time to catch their breath. The next call would come immediately. The phones rang endlessly, with no end in sight. They were so busy that even taking a bathroom break felt like a luxury. Compared to the operators standing on that harsh front line, my job might have looked much easier. I was only called in for cases that they couldn't resolve. The vast majority of complaints were settled on the spot by the operators. That's why when they came to my desk looking apologetic and asked, "I'm sorry, could you take over?" I always tried to accept it with a smile. "Thank you, I'll take it from here." I wanted to convey that feeling. They were the ones always standing in the line of fire. So instead, I wanted to say thank you to the operators. In truth, I was the one filled with gratitude. Of course, I was desperate too. When stepping in for the second-line response, I focused all my senses. I listened to the customer's words, trying to read their emotions from the tone of voice and the pauses in their breathing. Just apologizing wouldn't calm the customer's anger. Why is this person raising their voice so much? What is it that they truly want? I talked while thinking desperately to find out. I truly believed if I could capture the small, true feelings behind the customer's anger, it would ultimately lead to their satisfaction. After repeating those days, a year had passed. I became quite used to the work, and my tension gradually faded. One day, during a break, I ran into my former boss from my sales days in the restroom. "Hey, how have you been?" Seeing that familiar smile, I instinctively straightened my posture. Yes, I'm finally getting used to it recently. As I answered, something that had been on my mind just slipped out. Come to think of it, lately, when talking to customers, I feel something like a curtain in front of me. It's strange, isn't it? Does that kind of thing happen? My boss looked puzzled for a moment, then laughed out loud. "Ha ha ha, there's no way such a thing exists." "You're as funny as always." I laughed along with him. Right, there's no way that could happen. But deep in my heart, there was a sensation I couldn't just laugh off. During the year since my transfer, I had been showered with countless heartless words while handling complaints. "Are you stupid? You have no value as an employee. You should just quit." I was told these things over and over again. Every time, my chest ached, and my heart felt chipped away. After going home and crawling into bed, I spent sleepless nights with those insults, looping in my head. Maybe I really am worthless. There were moments when I almost believed it, but at some point, a change occurred. The customer's words stopped piercing my chest directly. It was as if an invisible curtain had lowered in front of me. The cold words certainly reached my ears, but as they passed through that curtain, they lost their power. They didn't hurt my heart as much as before. Even if I was called stupid or insulated as having no value as an employee, it didn't pierce into the depths of my soul. It felt as if I were talking through a cloth, and the damage was softened. It was like a defensive shield, a mechanism my mind created to protect itself. Looking back, it might have been a sign of important emotional growth, but at the time, I couldn't realize its meaning. I just felt it was strange and didn't think about why it happened or how it would help. That this curtain was protecting me and would eventually turn into a great strength. I didn't know it yet back then,